Grenade, I'm gonna call.
I can slam. Follow me. I'm slamming.
Soldier stop.
Translocator.
No, I'm sleeping. That was a big sleep.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
This is Fantasy Overwatch, so it's a little format similarly inspired by fantasy football, in which it takes its name. We've got 4 captains here: J3, Boger, Deku, and my man Samito. They've all been given 1 million budget of an arbitrary buck number that I've given them. And in a moment, they're going to go through the entire roster of 20 plus content creators who have assembled, who have agreed to participate.
And I saw also, Boger was also a captain, so that's not a team you have to worry about.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna see.
Samito,
We're
on
gonna
the
see.
other hand.
Deku getting all the tank.
Is that flex?
No,
I need
yes,
support.
How good the Winston is, just the Nano and the Primal. A10 on the Ana. They've got the EU light up over there for Boger right now. He's, if anyone can make a meta, it is Boger. They don't even see him. They actually don't even see him. He's gonna go down. Upper hat comes in. Nice drop assassination on the Ana. Looking for, she's 1 HP. They're gonna get her. Nice bubble from Boger to actually cut him off his veil. Goes down instantly too. There's no peel for the frontline. Flats gets slept and naded. And if you look at it right there, it's just an absolute perfect combo. Flats is gonna take Metro with him. Little drive-by. Like he's a Metro himself. Oh my goodness. Nice little kill there.
Oh, the Fire Strike fadeaway! That is the second most expensive player in the auction. Proven his worth, I think, trading 2 there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the egos, the anti-dive. What nice dives coming out from Team Boger. Again, when you have a guy like Boger leading your dives, you know, his A10 is going to be taking the duel, but he goes down to forgiving.
To try and switch over here, because they were sick of getting double upon. We're going to see how they respond to it now with their new comp. And Flats, you can see counter peeling as well, rather than maybe trading backlines, which has happened a lot in the monkey mirrors. Flats is just opting to shoo away Boger, swatting him like a fly. But for the time being, Boger's getting a lot of cleave damage, which means here comes the Primal, and this is the money shot. Flats goes with a slam on it to try and shut him down, but Boger might escape, and I think he's happy with that sound.
Yeah, it's really big, and what you see Flats doing with the discipline there is you wait and see the bubble actually break to look at the shadow, but the visor comes out from Metro as Flats is slept. Deku is going to go down. It's hard to soldier gap Metro as he's going to be on there. EMP comes down, Boger comes with the dive. Huge clear coming, Flats goes down to 1. Moira gonna get cleaned
More
up
hack.
as well. Most likely hack comes out. He was gonna try to back out as Boger cleaned up the fight really well. Up in this next fight.
This is the thing about Overwatch 2. It feels like tanks are, you either disable them or you kind of ignore them in many ways, because they spend a lot of resources trying to deal with Boger, and again he's going to get out. Whereas in response, the blue team just dance around his team now, forgiving the 100% Reaper man in the backline. I heard my favorite character is the Reaper guy, Sam. You know, with just a couple bullets, he can do a lot of work.
Well, you'd be almost always able to run D.Va, but without the D.Va, the TP Blossom strat's gonna be very good as the Sombra is gonna try to stall point, but get cleaned up. Flats, Visor to just clean up the fight.
This is doable.
I kind of like it. Ulti you win as Boger does have the Primal. 70% to the Valkyrie, which is gonna be the big thing to turn the fight, because Metro won't be able to get much of the Visor, but it's gonna be too late as Deku gonna be able to clinch that fight. Nice clean Visor to finish it off, and you know, you 60 EMP, 90 to the Metro aimbot, but Metro's aim's pretty good on its own, so I wonder what they're gonna try to do with it, with Flats having Shadow coming up on this corner.
Yeah, in theory, Metro had a really good off angle, and I thought he might actually get a pick or two, but that's the benefit of the Moira Lucio, is that they were really clumped, so the Moira was able to heal all of them up, so no one died to Metro, which meant Boger's stall was not great. And now this is a really annoying point of Circuit Royale, which is this choke is really obnoxious. Boger opts to just go straight for the cart.
Look at that. I was going to say something. The big mistake, and this is where teams have not learned this yet, is they did not have anyone on the payload. And honestly, like, I think you keep one of your DPS in play. Somnus is going to kill 2, and they got a little bit greedy. They're not even going to get the cart around this corner. They jumped the gun, holding the spawn. Not quite at Atlanta Academy level yet. They're learning now. This fight should get cleaned up pretty easily for Team Boger. Really smart play from Boger again. When you put that much power on one tank and the brain of Boger behind it all, he's going to be able to make great reads and hold that fight, plus forcing over ults. That's huge for Team Boger.
Absolutely. Like, I think it's a very Boger move to make. I did a video with Boger where we talked about the payload, and he was talking so much about the importance of if your team is getting pressured in the front, there's no reason not to go in there as Monkey. And now Metro showing that he's worth a bit of buck too, although Flats with a slam and takes out said Metro. But I think over the long term, his team is going to lose this out, especially when the Primal is popped. Forgiving, I don't...
Yeah, I mean, listen, Winston just being able to dive backlines and contest squishies much faster, as well as Primal being one of the best builds in the game, just allows for way more playmaking than Reinhardt does. So Flats making that swap over. They're kind of stuff the corners. Boger's going to push in. gets one. Metro pops the visor, trying to clean it up as well. And you look at the ult tempo from Team Boger. They're just doing such a great job of just sticking it to them. They're not giving them anything for free. And that enables the Mercy pick and the Ana pick way more because they're going first.
Do one aggression now?
And look at how hard they're able to
There are no maidens. They're getting really pushed back. But now Flats is able to make that counter space. He's able to pick off Somnus, and that's actually a big blow, especially when now Questron falls too. Is going to force a full retreat. And I am liking the pressure that Team Flats is starting to push forwards now. No maidens are definitely going to push back to that spawn area. And it'll be another question of whether Boger can push back to the payload again and make that space like he did last time.
Fight from Flats, like he's fighting 1v5. This is tough to actually win because Deku's actually out of the fight on the cart. Nano Sama comes out on the point, looking for the kill. Flats trying to get the kill there, but he's not going to be able to do it.
Reaper one, the rage. Monkey pop,
on the
low.
point. A10 does go down. Blast gets space, but Metro's going to get the kill. Questron saw the point like a champ. The nade comes down to from Deku. It's going to be a very close fight down to the wire. Flats, the anti gets slept by A10. Come up on it, Saunus and A10 gonna be able to put in the work and to survive on the payload. And what a good look, but Metro's got the visor. And let me tell you, if we've learned anything about Metro over the years, if he gets visor, it's always over. It's just, there's no way you win that.
Yeah, I was gonna say there before the fight started, Metro was the one, like the one to watch was Metro. He's coming up on a visor, and if you leave him unchecked in that position, it's gonna be painful.
Usually when I get this map, I think about hitting out the 4.
I think left is good. Yeah.
So it's going to be a key battle here. I think if Boger continue to stifle Deku, then it will be a problem. But right now there's a tickle fight going on point for Sam.
Oh yeah, 100%. As well as Questron being able to set up, as you can see that right now. The hack comes on the Mercy. Here comes Boger, probably really soon. No, they're just gonna cut it out, play slow Flats, opting to bubble the point and play it slow, giving, and this is kind of what you talked about, giving the room, but the nade comes out from A10 really smart. Both Winston don't have bubbles, so they're not gonna be able to engage. But Boger makes the play anyway as the hit scan for Team Boger to be able to actually poke Flats.
I'm on the Mercy, Mercy hack.
It just seems like the spacing of Team Boger is what's really making the difference. They're gonna try to rotate out, but Ana's going down to 1 HP. Can the support pass actually help her? She's hiding. She's hiding on the corner, but I don't think it's gonna matter as Vale is gonna go down. Another great Mercy player, and the staggers here, SBB, might be very brutal. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to touch.
Yeah, one thing I want to shout out is my man A10, because he's having to flex right now. He's not known for his support gameplay, but the one thing about a really smart player is even if they don't have the absolute perfection on that hero, they'll land the key things they need to, and that's what A10's been doing. He's been landing key nades, and you saw there that all started because Flats stayed on the point like you pointed out, but he got naded, whereas Boger opted to counter peel, put the bubble and deny any backup, and then Flats slowly dies to the nade and lack of protection and healing. So that's really, really key.
Here's a big one from Eva as Metro is going to go down. Deku getting the trade with the dynamite, but the res comes out because look at the spacing. What you talking about again? Boger's going to go in deep with the primal here. Oh my gosh, the soldier getting knocked all over the map. The Valk gets popped. I kind of like the Mercy mirror here because the Valks are very, very open. Deku going to get Metro again. The Bob gets popped. Boger does trade one for forgiving those. Questron in the back. Deku going to get him though. She's staying alive on the point, breaking the Winston bubble. Look at the angle. What a great Bob from Deku to set up that pinks, that crossfire, which is what Overwatch.
Under. Here.
Ping it!
No, I
Be quick. No,
Look, come here. Can we flank? Can we flank? Nade flank?
Yeah.
They know.
Like this little sneaky strat actually coming in from Team Boger here. There's an Ana boost on the monkey and an EMP! That is a fantastic combo. If the Ana does not survive this, oh, she does. Really good healing. But if the Ana dies there, I think it's all over. She might still die because she's gone a little bit on her own there, but I think Boger opts to counter peel.
Look at Flats though, SVB. He's gonna be able to stall the card the same way Boger does, but A10 with another big nade. Nano Monkey comes out. He's got no primal. It's Deku again with a big dynamite, but the sleep comes out from A10 on the corner. Metro coming up the right stairs on the flank. As we know him best, Deku is hacked. He's gonna have to be careful. Dynamite gets popped. Metro gets naded yet again. The Ana play from both teams has been really phenomenal as Flats is gonna go down to Boger. Do you think they can actually push it around this corner?
Yeah, this is actually painful. They get the res though! Oh, they weren't paying attention. I think they just didn't think the audacity of that res would come through. Vale does trade it, but I think that's a great trade. For a one tank in Overwatch 2, you take that. And Flats is going to stall again.
Flats is going to stall. He's going to get hacked. They're going to be able to build the nano off him, but look at these support. Oh my god, the ult counter of Team Boger. This is going to be impossible. I think this is it, SVB. How do you beat all these ults?
Yeah, this is it. Boger's going to do it.
He's got to ignore the Winston and go for the backline and get one, or else they're going to be able to lose this here. There's no way they'll be able to turn it as... Oh, he's looking for one. Metro going to get the kill on the Deku, though. Forgive me, he's going to have to back off, and you have 4 big ults coming in here. Valk gets popped, Snowball comes in, Boger demanding the space. Look at how far up he's forcing it, but the nade comes out. 70% of the primal, but it's gonna be too
easy. Nice, good job.
Too late. I think
A10 is doing a fantastic job. He's not an Ana player, but he's landed like almost every sleep and nade on Flats whenever he's got the chance.
I'm yoking that spot.
I think
But are we able to get on their Ana a little bit more?
Yeah, they're gonna roll them over. Oh, the dash fest! Oh my goodness.